So Neli is, she is a yoga instructor, and she's also a co-founder of Seven Wellness Abu Dhabi. That was a wellness center there. And she is also an energy healer and a sound healer. And she's also a raw food advocate. And today she will be gracing us with lovely sound bath or Gong Bath meditation. And I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm giving all the power to you, muting myself. So tell us what we need to do, video on, off, and things like that.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Nika, for that warm welcome. And I'm really, really honored to be here and take part with this other amazing people, amazing healers. So it's a real honor for me. Thank you so much. So I would invite everyone that is joining us today to mute yourself, to switch the video off, just because the quality of the sound will improve this way. And I would invite you all to find a comfortable place. So if you're used to sitting cross-legged, just find a nice, comfortable cross-legged position. Make sure there is no noise around. Make sure you can really be able to dive into the experience. So if you prefer to lay down, you can find yourself somewhere soft to lay down, maybe on a carpet or on your sofa or anywhere else that you feel comfortable. And if you want to go one step further, grab hold of your eye pillow, place your eye pillow over your eyes to block the light. You can cover yourself with a blanket, because normally when the body begins to heal, the temperature drops. So you might feel a little chilly. You might want to place a pillow behind your head to support your head. You might be placing a pillow behind your knees to support the lower back. Just anything that will make you feel comfortable and cozy for the next 40 minutes or 30 minutes or so. So please do that now. And whenever you're ready, Nika, I suppose you dive into it, girl, because you've worked so hard. You need to also relax and really surrender and enjoy that experience. So I hope you can all still hear me and you can see me. I think I have Nika frozen on the screen, but I'm sure that's, oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, perfect, great stuff. Okay, so before we begin, I actually filled one of my bowls with water. And I wanted to do a little demonstration on what happens when we play the sounds, because it's really way beyond that pleasant sound that we can hear. The sounds work at cellular level, and I'm just going to come closer to my camera, and I'm really hoping that that would work. So there is water inside, and when I begin to rim the bowl, the water literally begins to create these beautiful mandalas and beautiful shapes and begins to bubble. And that's exactly what happens in the waters of your body. The sound penetrates and begins to create this beautiful, beautiful sacred geometry shapes and create so much more health within the body. It allows you to become that conduit of light and love effortlessly. So there are numerous benefits to sound healing. Just the most basic ones are, it helps you find that inner peace, it helps you ground, it helps you connect to who you really are, because for a lot of us, we think they are somebody else. We've been conditioned through years to believe that we are somebody else. And what we really are is that we are part of that pure consciousness and we're pure love. So really coming back to source, coming back to who you really are. And the sound helps us. It helps us find that mental clarity. We all are aware of the constant chatter at the back of the mind. There's constant thoughts, worries, again, conditioning, limiting beliefs. So sound helps us slowly kind of move ourselves away from that chatter. And especially the gong is extremely powerful in terms of that, to give you that sense of complete clarity, almost a sense of samadhi, as we call it in yoga, of complete enlightenment, because there is no more thoughts, there is no more conditioning, there is no more limiting beliefs. The sound of the gong is very interesting because it goes up and down in a pattern that our brain can't necessarily recognize. And because the brain cannot recognize any known pattern, it gives up and it switches off. And in this moment, a lot of us experience, have out-of-body experiences, have mystical experiences, feel that their body falls apart and comes back together renewed. Apart from the gong, and you will experience it, the bowls, so at the moment I work with about 20 bowls. They all correspond to different chakras or different energy wheels in the body, the different sounds, the different notes. We all know there are 7 main chakras. They correspond to the scale in the music, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. They correspond to the different colors of the rainbow. So the bowls help us balance those energy wheels, those chakras. And for a lot of us, going through life, some of our chakras or energy wheels are depleted. Some of them are over excessive, and that is normal. This is what happens here on planet Earth with us, and this is our experience. And it's up to us to learn how to guide through that experience, how to maneuver, how to sail through the experience, so we keep coming back to our balance, to our harmony, to the love inside the heart, and share that love with others. Anyway, no more said. I'm going to begin with our sound healing meditation today. So I would like you to find your comfortable position. You're either sitting or you're laying down, just whatever makes you feel most comfortable. And I really hope the sound will be good enough to be able to receive the fullness of that experience. And I would really wholeheartedly encourage you to find your local sound healers and to go and experience this in person, because what we're doing here is barely scratching the surface of the real experience when you are in the presence of these beautiful instruments. You feel the vibrations through your body, and it's a completely different, completely different experience when you do it in person, in real. Okay, so if you're sitting up, I would like you to just really find a nice and tall spine. Allow for your spine to begin to lengthen. Roll your shoulders a few times. Allow for your shoulders to slide down your back. And bring the chin gently into your chest. So you want the back of the neck to be long. Chin is probably about parallel to the floor. But you really want to imagine the crown of the head lifting up to the sky. At the same time, allowing for your sitting bones to ground to the earth. If you are laying down, just notice your whole body. And notice where in your body you can bring a little more softness. Where in your body you can bring a little more surrender. And now we're all going to begin taking deep and slow breaths. In through your nose. And perhaps out through your mouth with a sigh. Again, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Let it go now. Allowing for any worries. Allowing for any troubles. Any stresses of the day to begin to dissolve in space. And we're going to continue relaxing the whole body. Bringing the awareness to your eyes. And allowing for your eyes to relax. Allowing for your eyelids to become heavy. Relaxing your nose, your lips. Softening the skin on your face. Letting your inner light shine through. Allowing for your shoulders to soften. Relaxing your arms all the way down to your hands and fingers. Relaxing your fingers one by one. Allowing for your chest to relax. Relaxing your rib cage. Softening all internal organs. Letting your belly sink in. Allowing for your hips and your thighs to dissolve into the earth. Relaxing your legs. All the way down to your feet and your toes. Relaxing your toes one by one. Letting go now. Just letting go. Your whole body feels warm, soft, and completely relaxed. Now bring the awareness to the space between your eyes. And notice the energy of the space between your eyes in space. Now sensing and bringing the awareness to the space between your ears in space. Sensing the energy of the space that occupies the space between your ears. Bringing the awareness now to the energy behind your neck and around your neck. And sense that energy around the neck. Bring the awareness to the space around your whole body. Sensing the energy that occupies the space around your body. And now imagine as you begin to expand within this space around your body. Expanding more and more, beyond the boundaries of your physical body, expanding more and more, expanding, floating, drifting, falling, merging with source, experiencing unconditional love, joy, acceptance. You are one with source. You are a powerful creator. You are love. You are light. You are a divine being. You are not meant to grow, so spread your wings and fly. in a moment. It will be time for us to slowly begin to bring the awareness back to your beautiful body, to your vital breath, to your surroundings, to your environment. Remaining completely still. Simply begin to deepen your breath. Beginning to imagine the space that you are in this moment. Perhaps you're indoors, or maybe in your garden, outdoors. Just imagine, if you're indoors, the walls, the ceiling, the floor. If you're outdoors, whatever is surrounding you, the walls, the sky, if you can perceive. Noticing the ground underneath you, the floor underneath you. Imagining how your body is positioned onto the ground, onto the floor. Slowly, allowing for yourself to arrive back. Arriving within your physical expression. Feeling so much more expanded, clear-minded, more peaceful, more harmonious, with a greater sense of well-being, with connection. Taking a few deep breaths now, imprinting this practice into every single cell of your body, imprinting love, light, freedom. Imagine those beautiful mandalas in every single cell of your body, flowing through the waters of your being. Beginning slowly now to move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Perhaps even reach arms overhead to give yourself a big stretch. Stretching from your fingers to your toes. Noticing how wonderful you feel today. And with a deep sense of gratitude for this moment, for this connection, for all the beautiful beings that are joining this space right now, right here. Slowly, open your eyes with a big smile. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy that. Stay well, stay healthy, stay happy, stay loving. And whatever you notice now flowing through you, that deeper sense of harmony and peace and joy and balance, share it with others.